G'day and welcome fellow YouTubers. This is That Blue Monkey here, and today is New Year's Eve. That's right, it's the last day of 2016. So I thought it was about time I got round to showing you how to make that smelter that I've been using in some of my previous videos. Now this is it here, for people who haven't seen the videos. It's a little past its expiry date, so I think it's about time I made a new one. So without further ado, let's get to it. So what you'll need is a standard fire brick like this. You can get them from your local hardware store for about $5. And you need to cut it down the center like this, so it's in two pieces, exactly the same size. You can use a normal wooden saw to do this, as these are very easy to cut through and very soft and malleable. Now the reason why I use a fire brick is because they are very good for insulating heat. And they won't burn you when you touch it, just like you've seen on my other furnace. If you've seen the videos, it didn't burn me at all. Now what you need to do is mark what you're going to cut it. I'm using the old crucible just because that's what I'm going to be using it for, so I will use it as a template. So you just find out where you want to cut it, mark it down where it is, where you want it to be. I give mine a little bit of leeway so that I can get it in and out of the crucible. So you do this on both sides, just so you know where it is. Now this is the first half of it, so you want to cut about half the way. So you got the half of it on each. I'm going to repeat this with the next side. So you do the same on this one here. So you just copy this down on this. Make sure they're both straight. Now that's about where I want it. And you mark on the inside of there as well. So now that you've got it marked out, you want to take a chisel and a hammer and start chiseling out this section that you've marked away. You can use other conventional tools such as a drill or a sander or anything like that. I just find that you don't really need any other power tools. This works, and you can get a more accurate cut, and later on if you want, you can use another tool just to finalize the edges, and that's all you really want to do. So you just start whacking it out. Just be careful not to hit it too hard, otherwise you don't want to crack it. This is easy to crack this stuff, so you just want to ease your way through it like I'm doing here. Just work yourself way around the perimeter of it, and then you can start working into the inside of it. Careful not to hit yourself like I just did. When you're finished, you'll have two products that look something similar to this. With this one, I used the renovator, this thing here, to smooth out the edges to get a nice clean square cut. Whereas this one I've yet to do anything, but you can just simply use a chisel and just scrape down like this till you get the desired edge you want. And while you're chiseling, just be careful not to hit it too hard, otherwise they are prone to cracking if you hit them too hard. Just as you're doing it, just ease your way through it, and you'll end up with a product similar to this. So, but this won't matter because they will be enclosed together, and that's just a minor inconvenience. So that's what it looked like. So there's, you can see, no big difference, no big deal. So you just do that until you get the desired fit you want, and then we can move on to the next step. But make sure that whatever product you're sticking in there, see it's flush. See, this one needs a bit of work, so we'll have to go back to that and fix that up a little bit. Now that you have it all cut out, set up and nice and neat, you want to take your crucible, whatever you're going to be using, and you put it in there and see how it sits. Now mine sits pretty snug, but that's alright for me. And you want to choose where you want to put your burner hole. So I've chosen to put mine here, but on further inspection of my burner, it's not going to reach. So I have to put mine in here instead. So you do that, find out how big your burner is, and make sure you have the right drill piece. So, and we start drilling. Now, I've added a little bit of steel to mine, as you can see here. Just helps reinforce it so that this edge here doesn't start disappearing and fracturing away and splitting away. So, but now what we're going to do is, we're going to put it together. So you take some wire, and just like I did on my previous one, we're going to take some wire and wrap it around it. Now, you don't have to do this. You can use another method, like maybe a bolt through the middle, but this is my preferred method as it's temporary, and I can always replace one of these if one gets broken. So that's what we're going to do. And there you have it. A nice new little forge, and I've also got a little lid cut out for it. All you need to do is put a hole on top for the breather, but I'm not going to worry about that because it's got plenty of venting out through the sides, but if I need to later on I will. But that's it. That's how you make a little fire brick forge. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed my video, please give it a nice big thumbs up. If you got any questions, put them in the comments section below. Don't forget to subscribe for more content. Have a nice and safe New Year's, and remember, don't be a monkey. See you in the next one.